Hi, welcome to a new video of mine. It's a very beautiful morning and it's Monday morning. And this weekend I got some insights that I would like to share with you. As you may have heard, probably life is full of cycles. And that is very general. It's a very general concept. It happens for society. It happens for empires. It happens for people. It happens for individuals. And if you look back at your own life, you will see there were cycles. And these cycles are generally cycles of 9 years. And it doesn't mean that every 9 years everything will change, but important and impactful things in your life have a cycle of 9 years. Meaning that when it comes to relationships, there is a cycle of 9 years when things are transforming. When you're new into something, you learn aspects, you learn your lessons. At a certain moment, it's time to move on. It doesn't mean a relationship has to end, but something in the area of relationships is transforming, is changing. You can have multiple relationships in this period, but something inside you is changing. You will have learned something, you will have had certain experiences. This also happens when it comes to work, for example. Friendships or anything else. So what's the point of all of this? What's the point of me making a video about this? Even if you already know this. Well, if you don't know this, it could be interesting for you to start paying attention to it. To see where you were standing 9 years ago, or to look at a big event and see how that impacted you. The 9 years after that event, or the 9 years before, or was it in the middle of a 9-year period? Was there something leading to that event, and then was there the fallout of that event? And the event happened to be in a period of 9 years. You can look at this, and you can see where the patterns are. This will help you to understand better what life is giving you, why it is giving you, what's there for you to learn, to grow stronger, smarter, more experienced. And the interesting thing is that generally we run away from our lessons. We hate them, we say they're bad things, we label them as something bad has happened to me, or something bad has happened to a country. And when we start to feel things like, oh no, these are negative feelings. No, we should be positive. We should be always positive. Positive thinking! One of the biggest dangers ever, but that's for another video. And you can Google, why is positive thinking unhealthy, bad, dangerous for you? Choose one of these words and you'll find some interesting articles explaining actually why positive thinking is not good. In short, it's ignoring what you feel. And ignoring what you're feeling is what gets you in trouble. It's like the teacher telling you, hey, you need to work harder on this thing because you didn't learn it yet. And you just ignore the teacher, and then he smashes you in the face. Yeah, when I was young, teachers were still giving us to catch our attention, and sometimes with a stick. And actually, more often with a stick than with a hand. We didn't want to get the hands dirty on us. And it's like you're ignoring that and say, oh, it's a bad teacher, he's hitting me. Why is he hitting you? Because you're not listening. Because you're not doing what he's asking you. He's trying to teach you something and you just la 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 with your classmate. So yeah, puff, focus. That's what the universe is doing. The universe wants you to learn things. The universe wants you to evolve. It's basically what you ask the universe. That's why you incarnated in this life. We are in this life to enjoy, but also to learn. And learning can be fun if you're actually getting the point. If you're actually learning something, then life becomes fun, because then you start to realize how you grew smarter and more experienced, and then you can take the next lessons faster and faster. That's what I have seen happening in my life. When I finally realized life was about learning, thanks to a mentor of mine, then I started to learn faster. And my life started to do this. A lot of things in my life started to improve. And the negative situations I was in started to resolve because I was learning my lessons. So there was no need for them to stay because I learned my lessons. So those people, those events just went away. But what most people are doing is running away from this, hiding from this and running away. Starting to escape into drugs, alcohol, sex, gaming, gambling, many things. Why do you think that the gaming industry is so big? Because it's an escape. And they're making it becoming more real. Virtual reality is the new one. I mean, it has been there already for a while, but it's expanding. Why? Because people can escape into something different and in a different world. And you probably know already cases of people who are within their games, they're badasses. They're tough, they're not afraid of anything. But then in real life, they're like, because they're afraid of everything in real life. But in that game, they get to be someone. Nobody knows who they really are. And then, yes, suddenly they are the one. And what is it helping you to achieve? Yes, some people can make money through gaming, but it's not even 0.01% of the people. Same with gambling. Alcohol, what is it giving you? Bad liver, damaged stomach, heart problems, whatever. Sex, being addicted to sex, it can give you STDs, sexual transmittable diseases, all kinds of them. There's a huge variety. You have a choice of tens of them. Some are light, they're for the losers. Some are hardcore, they're for the experienced ones. Yeah. Oh, some people escape into knowledge. Because when you're in the mind, you cannot feel. At least, it looks like you're not feeling. So people go into reading a lot of books. And reading books is also like watching movies, is escaping into other stories. So this is not the knowledge part, but it's escaping into stories. It's like escaping into virtual reality. So people keep watching movies and series all the time. Netflix is growing because of that. And yeah, books, yeah, people are not reading so many books because, yeah, they're not taught to read books anymore, and watching movies is easier because, yeah, the books are telling themselves through the movies, and then the quality of the movies is really like, it's crap. I mean, name me one really good movie. I'm not talking about a good movie because somebody killed 1,000 people by himself and he's a cool guy. No, a movie that actually left you with something. Oh, for that you need to feel. Oh, but you don't want to feel. So coming back to the knowledge. Some people absorb all the knowledge they can by reading books and by watching documentaries and knowledge videos, and you find plenty of them on YouTube as well. And these people are actually making money on all those people who are like, give me knowledge, give me knowledge, give me knowledge. I'm addicted to knowledge. I need to know more. I need to know more. I need to know more. And you're doing nothing with it. I mean, there are plenty of instructional videos on YouTube. I'm watching them as well if you need to know how to do something. I have a new software and I don't know how to use it properly, or I don't know how to find a certain feature. There are fantastic videos for this. But just to watch all these knowledge videos, did you know that? Did you know that? And 10 things that you never knew that would be, it's just escaping again. And it's escape, 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 escape. The result, you have all these emotions inside here that are a result of the lessons that are coming on your path, and you're not dealing with them. And these emotions, I already described this in previous video, are like a sewer pit. They're like shit. They start to ferment. And there's more shit coming in because you're still getting hit. You're still getting all these smashes in your face from the universe to try to wake you up. Hello, wake up! Time to learn something. No. Puff, puff, puff. And it accumulates, and accumulates, and accumulates. And at a certain moment, the pressure is enormous. And you try to keep it there. And you do more, you drink more, you gamble more, you watch more videos. Boom! Yes. That moment of boom is when you really get fucked. Then the universe is like, fire, giving you that in your face, like, enough. Now it's time to wake up. Either I break your face completely and you die, or it's your last chance to get up. It's like somebody hitting you with a baseball bat, or this truck hitting you huge. And then you're like, oh fuck, this was close. If you're lucky, yeah? If you're lucky, you realize like this was really close. I could have died, could have killed me. And then some people you see after very tough events, like a huge accident or so, they start to realize like, whoa, life is precious. I should listen to certain things. And you see people transforming and changing. But why wait for that huge kaboom? And you know, if a sewer pit would to be exploding, it means it's shit everywhere. It's a huge mess. And you see that happening. Look around you. How many people get completely depressed, get a burnout, and they cannot work anymore? Then they lose their jobs, they get into financial problems, they get into problems in their families. I mean, it's a total mess. Their life becomes a total mess. It's a kaboom with a lot of shit in their life. Their life goes from being shitty to total shit, a tsunami of shit. And a lot of us have had quite some shit in our lives. And also accumulations, little kabooms. And those who are smart actually listen to it and like, oh, this I really don't want. And then you have those who think, I'm really smart, so I'm gonna put a huge stone on top of the sewer pit. But hey, it's gonna keep building up, and that huge stone will also come up. And if that huge stone is launched up and then drops on you, you have a huge stone dropping on you, besides all the shit. So that is not smart. I've done it, and it hit me hard. It took me up to 2 years to get back on track. I know people who ended up in car accidents and it took them more, and still they're having side effects from those accidents. Yeah, they woke up and they started to change. But at what price? A limp for the rest of your life? Losing a body part for the rest of your life? Having debts for the rest of your life that you're paying off and you will never be able to do something really fun that costs money because you have these debts and you need to pay off every month? Is it really worth all that crap? Listen to what you feel. And if it scares you, it's okay, it can be scary. But fear will not kill you. Stupidity will kill you. A kaboom will kill you. The truck that will hit you will kill you. You can learn to deal with what you're feeling. Listen to it first, because if you listen to it, you may hear what the lesson is. And then you can learn your lesson and you can move on, and then the thing is gone. It's the resistance and it's like, no, keep it there, don't feel. Be tough. Oh no, you need to be a man, a real man, doesn't show emotions. Oh, you became a murderer. Wow, congratulations, you're a real man now. Or you became something else horrible. Seriously? What do you think these people who end up being planting bombs or going into schools and start shooting people, what do you think that came from? Exactly, from running away and suppressing, and then kaboom. And in that kaboom, the shit is not just in your own face, it's on everything and everyone around you. And it may be a school full of innocent kids that you go out and kill. And yeah, not everyone does that, but you can have the total breakdown where your life collapses. And hey, your family is suffering too. Your friends are suffering too. Do they deserve that? They're your friends, for crying out loud. Why do you give them your shit? No, I'm not telling you to go and crawl back in a hole and be alone and die there. No. Be a real man. Learn to deal with your emotions. Be a real woman. Learn to deal with your emotions. You can do it. Running away, that's weakness. That's being a loser. A total loser is the one who runs away. And yes, the world is full of losers. That's why the world is such a shitty place now. For most people. It doesn't have to be. Did Netflix actually do something good for people? Did alcohol, drugs, or any other addiction do something good for people? Even cigarettes? No. It brought problems, it brought disease, it brought more pain. So why are you doing this to yourself? And hey, if you don't know how to listen to your emotions, or you don't know how to deal with them, and you tried and it's too much for you, ask for help. Ask for help from someone who actually knows what emotions are and how to listen to emotions, how to let them out. I'm not talking about somebody who studied theory on how to deal with the mind. Psychology is the science of the soul, officially. That's what it means. But most psychologists are just in the mind. They're just mind people who run away from their own emotions, wanted to find an explanation, found it in a book, read it and thought like, okay, we can classify things like this, and that's how I don't feel, yeah, I'm so smart now, I'm so cool. No, you don't want to go to one of these people. You want to go to people who actually feel. People who actually will admit that they have gone through tough times, that hey, they have felt the pain and still feel every day, they can still feel some pain, but they allow it to be, and that's how it dissolves, and that's how they can feel the pain for just a day or even sometimes hours or minutes only. And then they learn the lesson and then they move on, and then they start to see the beauty. And every time they start to feel some pain, they're like, ah, here's a lesson, here's something beautiful that can come out of it. Just imagine for one moment that your skin is the skin of a seed, and you are a seed. For the roots to come out and then the plant to start grow, the skin need to expand and crack open. Can you imagine your skin cracking open so that a root can get out and then something can start to grow into the air? That is what's happening. That's the pain you feel. But you try to keep, no, stay in there. But how can the seed become a beautiful plant, a beautiful flower, a beautiful tree, if you don't allow it to open up? Even worse, you put a block of concrete on it, like, oh no, stay there, stay there, stay there. No, allow it to open. So these people I was talking to you about, every time they feel something like, there isn't something new that wants to grow and to bloom. So they allow it. So just use this example. Just remember it, this metaphor. Remember it next time you feel some pain. And probably you feel a lot of pains now, so just take one of them. Take a small one. Start with a small one. You need to start with immediately the big one, or take them all like, okay, now I'm going to deal with all of them. No. Start with one. And build the experience of learning to deal with it. That's also what I do with my clients. Most of my clients, they don't come to me so that I can take out their pain and throw it away for them. Yeah, they used to. And I tried. Yes, I could take away, I still can take away some physical pain. But it doesn't solve the problem, because that's the symptom. Why do you have a headache? Oh, let's take a paracetamol, ibuprofen, whatever. That will not solve it. You will not feel the pain, you will block the pain. But what is the reason? You have headache. Maybe you didn't drink enough. Maybe you didn't sleep enough. Take the small ones and feel, what is it you're trying to tell me? Where is this coming from? And yeah, you may find different layers of pain behind it. And then one little thing that happened long ago and had the result, and because you didn't deal with it or you didn't know how to deal with it, a new problem occurred, and then it's like a domino effect. But you can deal with it. And if you don't know how, people like me can help you. Because we are not afraid of dealing with this ourselves. So we can teach you to find your best way of doing it. There is not one best way of doing it. We can share our experiences. We can inspire you to find your best way. Somebody's going to tell you, I have the best method to do it. That's already mind work or ego. Because we are all unique. We're similar but unique. So yeah, you may look at my method and think, oh, I really like it. But I'm sure there's at least one thing you're like, this one I'll do it slightly different. Now it feels good for me. I'll be very happy to share with you. Maybe I'll show you my method and you're like, I'm going to do the total opposite of it. But actually, it works. If it works, congratulations. You found your best way to do it. That means that you don't need my help anymore. It means you can start living your own life. And so please, stop being stubborn. Stop being weak. Stop being a coward. Stop being a runner. Listen to what the voices from inside you are trying to tell you. They're not there to hurt you. The only pain is them ramming at the door, please let us out. Listen to us and then we can go away. Every time you listen to your pains, they will start to go away. I know, this may not have been a very fun video, but I really hope that you learned something. Please feel free to share in the comments or to send me directly your feedback. Questions if you have. If you want my help, contact me as well. See you next video and enjoy the journey. Before I forget, before you click away, check the link below, Patreon. It's a page I created where you can contribute on a monthly basis so that I can reach my goals, so that I can help other people. You can show your appreciation for what you're getting from me. You will get exclusive content, things that will help you ride the wave and not hearing about the wave 2 weeks later, that there was a wave you could have been riding and would have changed things and improved things in your life, because I will be talking about what's at play right now in the moment, and many more things. I will also be answering questions. There will be a possibility for webinars. So click that link and have a look. You would be helping me and help also a lot of other people, because the more people start to donate, the more I can start to do, the more I can start to share through charity work, but also traveling and actually go and meet the people in person, for example. That's one of my goals. But you will find all that there. And it starts at $2 per month. And for that you already get, actually you get the most important part for $2 a month. And the rest that you're going to donate is just you appreciating more or wanting a specific extra thing. So click that link and help me make a difference. Thank you.